The European Union's chief negotiator has said a deal on Brexit could be possible by November. Michel Barnier struck a decidedly more optimistic tone as we enter the 200-day countdown until the deadline on March 29 next year. He said he wants to reach an agreement with Theresa May's government on the first stage of the negotiation within 6 or 8 weeks. Speaking at the Bled Strategic Forum in Slovenia, he said, "The treaty is clear, we have 2 years to reach an agreement before they leave, in March 2019. That means that taking into account the time necessary for the ratification process in the House of Commons on one side, the European Parliament and the Council on the other side, we must reach an agreement before the beginning of November." "I think it is possible. It was a welcome boost for Downing Street, which had to defend the Prime Minister's Chequers plan over fears it was causing a catastrophic split in the Conservative Party." Former Brexit Minister Steve Baker said he was gravely concerned about a potential schism in the Tory ranks if Mrs May did not change direction. Mr. Baker said the party's annual conference in Birmingham, starting on September 30th, could prove a decisive moment as Mrs May is forced to acknowledge the scale of grassroots opposition to her proposals. "If we come out of conference with her hoping to get Chequers through on the back of Labour votes, I think the EU negotiators would probably understand that, if that were done, the Tory party would suffer the catastrophic split which thus far we have managed to avoid," he said. Number 10 said critics have not offered a credible alternative to avoid the return of a hard border between Northern Ireland and the Republic. Chequers is the only plan on the table which will deliver on the will of the British people while avoiding a hard border in Northern Ireland, the Prime Minister's official spokesman said. The Prime Minister is working hard to secure a deal and hopes all MPs will be able to support it. Justice Secretary David Gauke said an overwhelming majority within the Conservative Party backed the government's approach, telling the BBC Radio 4 Today programme, "There isn't an alternative credible plan out there." Number 10 said Mrs May would be chairing a special meeting of the Cabinet on Thursday to discuss the preparations for a no-deal Brexit if Britain fails to secure an agreement with Brussels. It is expected to coincide with the publication of the latest tranche of technical papers on the no-deal preparations across a range of sectors.